Hello. Yes. Hello, my people. Yes, this is Yabadu. If you are new here, this is my channel. Please, I request you subscribe to my channel so that you support me. Yes, today I'm having something new. There's this video I uploaded like last week when I was in the village in Kenya. Yeah. Today I wanted to share something new in my platform, and this it's about those people who are traveling out to go and look for green pasture, especially in abroad. You find people traveling from Africa to maybe Asia, Middle East, Europe, and so on and so forth. Actually, it has come to my attention that most of people who are traveling from outside the country, when they reach there and get job, they don't utilize their money well. They end up using their money unnecessary for unwanted things, unnecessary things. So you found that someone maybe spent there like maybe 2 years, 3 years. Others even goes to the extent of spending there like 10 years without doing anything. Actually, it's very painful to travel from your country to go to another country to look for green pasture, and you find yourself you are not using what you are earning in a good way. It's very painful for your family, painful for yourself, because this time, maybe let us say you are still young right now, and time doesn't wait anybody. Maybe you will spend like, maybe let us say you are 25 years, 30 years, then you spend like 10 years again ahead. After you finish the period of 10 years, you find yourself that you have been doing nothing there. Actually, it's not good. And again, sometimes it's not about your fault. It's about, sometimes it's family fault. You find some people, I have stayed with them, they're just getting pressure from all over the corner. Imagine today you are earning salary, then after 2 days you don't have any coin. You end up to start borrowing money from friends. Actually, it's very painful, and it's something that I have gone through with my friend. I've witnessed people are struggling out there. Yeah, even if maybe you have stayed there like 2 3 years, we are working together, then it reaches the time maybe he wants to travel to go back to their country. Maybe you will thought, oh, this so and so maybe has maybe having some money. Maybe let us say like after 3 years, maybe if you have been paying, maybe let us say like minimum wage of let's say minimum wage of $300, maybe you have been saving like maybe $100 per month, and then you find out that that guy has not been saving at all. At the end of the 3 years, maybe, or 2 years, you find that the guy is targeting the salary of that month, so that maybe he can keep like a pocket money when he's travel back at home. I had that friend. Then I asked one of my friend about where has he been taking money. Then he was like, oh, my money I've been sending to my family for family use. Okay, and I was like, okay, it's not bad to send for them, for the family use. Maybe they have to buy like basic needs. They have to buy clothes. They have to buy maybe to get where to sleep. Maybe to buy like, maybe to pay school fees sometimes. But at least you have to put a little portion aside, so that that money that you are keeping aside, like you are saving, it will come to help you one day, one time. Because sometimes after you lose the job, maybe your contract has ended, or this is a foreign country, you might not know what will happen tomorrow. Maybe today you are here and then tomorrow you find yourself that you are not there. What will you do actually? Those people who have been sending money since you traveled, when you go back and you don't have anything to provide for them, they are the same people will talk about you, as you have been maybe squandering your money, you have been misusing your money. But they forget that they are the one who was taking your money, a lot of your money. So let us be careful. Let us be careful, because when you travel outside the country and you don't save, you don't invest, after the period that you'll be finished there, then you go back home, things will be worse. It will be tough. For instance, like we are coming from, I'm coming from western part of Kenya. Yeah, western part of Kenya. We have so many things that we can do there. Like for instance, you can decide like, let me go and purchase maybe a hectare of land, a quarter, a half hectare of a land. Then you go ahead and you plant something. Let us say like eucalyptus, for those who, eucalyptus or blue gum, for those who know about trees, the varieties of trees. You can decide like, I'll plant a quarter of maybe blue gum. Then after you plant a quart of blue gum, it will take little quite period of time. Maybe let us say like it will take like 7 to 8 to 10 years probably to be matured. After you spend out like 10 years, then you go back there and you have planted your own a quarter hectare of a land. Then you planted there, like you planted your blue gum. You will find that this blue gum, actually after 10 years you are going to harvest and you will get back your money. Planting trees, it's a good idea, because the trees you can't feed them. Just cultivating, then you wait the period to come and then you will harvest and have your money. That's the first idea. Another idea, we have like people planting something like sugarcane. You can decide, you take a land, then you just lease a land. It's not about buying. If you don't have money, you can lease a land, then you decide like, oh, let me just look for the way how I can cultivate the land, then I plant sugarcane. Just look at this. You maybe you plant 1 hectare of a land, sorry, 1 hectare of acre, one hectare. Then you plant sugarcane. At the end of maybe 12 months, you will harvest. Then you will get like around let us say like maybe you get like $1,000 after 12 months. That's also a good idea. So in short, what I was trying to say, or what I was trying to put across, that when we travel, let us travel, then we focus on what we want to do. Because I've met so many guys outside there, people are suffering. People are suffering. Actually, when you meet them there in the street, even if they tell you that I was this year and the other year I was working in this certain place. Maybe he was working in Gulf, maybe he was working in Asia, maybe let us say maybe maybe Europe. You will not believe. So my advice to my young people, that let us focus on what you are doing. Another thing that has come to ruin our life, it's about drugs. You find that wherever you came from, maybe you are not used to use the drug, but the moment that guy travels to go to another country, he starts to use the drugs. This comes with the peer pressure. You go there, you found your friends from different country, or you are coming from the same country but in different location, and then you fall in, you start using drugs. Drugs have ruined a lot of life of young people. If you are earning money, then you are using drugs, it will not help you, because at the end of the day you'll find that you want to use all money to spend to buy drugs. Then we have another thing. Drugs is, I can say it like, yeah, also alcohol. A lot of young people have lost job because of alcohol. You can find someone is drinking alcohol, then he abscond to go to duty. I don't know if it makes sense if you employ someone, maybe let us say like even we, like you can employ someone to take care of your maybe a kettle, then you are paying him, or yeah, you are paying him, maybe you are paying him just little wage. Then after like 1 week, 2 weeks, he start to abscond duty, and you sign the contract with that guy maybe for 1 year or 2 years. Will you be okay when that guy abscond duty like two days, 3 days without going to duty? No, definitely the answer is no, because you will terminate that contract because he's not helping you. And this is what has come to happen in this generation. You find someone is taking liquor and is not going to duty. And even if you go to duty when you are drunk, you will not work. You'll end up, maybe you will cause accident for those who are working inside sites, for the open area construction site, whatever site you are working, because you have to be sober so that you can work well. That is what I have witnessed. Another thing, it's about we, maybe I'll say like we boys will end up to forget what brought us here, because some people, they are going outside there to fall in love. You fall in love with someone who never care about you. You fall in love with someone who has that just have that thirst of your money. After so many time you have spent time with her, you will find yourself that everything that you are earning, you are giving that lady. At the end of the day, you lose everything completely, and at the end of the day, you will never meet that girl. You will never see that girl. You find someone is traveling from, he has traveled from Africa, maybe he has met the girl from Asia, has met the girl from maybe Europe, has met the girl from maybe African fella country, just neighboring country. And then you end up to use your money just for like leisure. You want to please them. Every day, maybe every time or every weekend you are going to party. It will not help you. You will end up regretting your life. And it is good to know where you came from. It's good to understand yourself. It's good to have focus. When you focus, you will not lose control. Yeah, human being is to error, but after you have done a mistake, you have to sit aside and then you think about what you have done. Then you correct yourself. That it will be good. But if you do the mistake, then again you repeat the same mistake, then after the end of the day, you will find that you are the loser. This thing we are talking for the experience. It's not something that you just waked up and then I just say like, let me talk about it. No, we have stayed with those people and we know it. Then we have those people also, they are not even maybe like wasting their money and wasting their time because of this and that. I have mentioned something like family. Families also are tough. There are people, but sometimes let us listen twice or thrice before we do something, because we'll end up to collect loans from friends. And then at the end of the month, you find that the salary you are earning, you are just giving out for loans. You have to pay debts because those friends, they trusted you. That's why they gave you money. So they are expecting after end of month, you will have to return their money, because they are also having their own projects. They have to do their own projects. And after you have given all the money that you collected from the friends, you will remain with a zero balance. And again, those people back at home, those who caused you to go and to enter into the debts, they're still waiting for you to send them something. That one, it results for depression, because if you don't provide for them, it means that now you'll start thinking, how will I do to come out of this situation? You'll just finding like ways. Before you realize yourself, you'll be end up in depression. So my people, It's just a humble request that we people who have traveled to abroad, let us utilize our time. Let us think what we can do. Let us think how we can benefit our future. Because what you do today, it's what it will determine your tomorrow. There's no need of wasting a lot of time working, then you end up with nothing. We want to celebrate after 20 years, 10 years, 15 years. We want to celebrate. You go there, you have invested, you have your own land. When the time comes when you want to go home and maybe go back and do your business, or you want to do whatever you want to do, then it will be good. It will be good for you. Because also what I have noticed that outside here, there are so many things that are happening, because we find that you are traveling from the new environment. Then you go there, you find a different kind of food you are not used to. We have their weather. So actually it's not good. And then you have spent a lot of time when you are there. So let us play safe. Our game, we have to play very smart so that we succeed in life. It's not that I'm saying it because I'm perfect. Nobody's perfect. We are all learning from mistake. Once you do the mistake, you have to realize yourself that, oh, here and here I was supposed to do this and that. So after you understand what you are saying or what you are doing, then there is where you will start to correct yourself and do whatever you're supposed to do. Yeah. A lot of people, they are complaining like, oh, maybe this guy, maybe you can be saying like this, then maybe you are neglecting your parents and your family. It's not about negligence of parents and maybe family siblings, no. It's about to understand the kind of the needs that they want. Yeah, because if you don't understand and maybe they over demand from you, you'll find yourself you are losing a lot. Instead of gaining, you are losing financial, you are losing emotional. A lot of things will be going around yourself. So instead of waiting to lose both financial and maybe emotional and health-wise, let us start prepare ourselves right now and stop. If we have been doing that, let us stop and change. Because I know if you don't change, the change will change you. So we have to make the wise decision when it reaches the time to spend money. You have to account for every coin that you are giving out. Where does this coin going to do? What does it going to do? So after understanding where your money is going, it's good. If you are married, maybe you are man and you are married, you make your mind, you put the business for your woman or your wife. And then that one, it will make you to have at least the room of savings. Then you will save your money. After going back, then you'll decide what you can do. Okay, for those who are new here, I'm Yabadu, my channel, that is my YouTube channel. I'll be uploading the videos every time and then. Yeah, if you have not subscribed and you come across this kind of video, please subscribe. To be specific, I'm now residing in Qatar, Doha, and we are so many Kenyans. And we have seen the experience, how life is outside here. Yeah, we have to go to move out, to get out ourselves and work hard, so that at least we can better our future, we can better the future of our kids. Because let our kids not maybe live the way we were with our parents, because it was very tough. Those who are born from the poor background or humble family, they know what I'm meaning. It was very tough. Those people who have gone to school without shoes, you are going barefooted, you are not even feeding, you are not getting food from school. During lunchtime, you come back at home, you found even there is no anything to feed on. Maybe sometimes you just get porridge. Sometimes you found your mom has not even prepared anything. It's not that she's busy, no. There is nothing to feed on. So when you get that opportunity and you reflect back where you have come from, actually you have to understand what I'm meaning. But if you have come from that background and you don't realize yourself, you don't understand yourself, my friend, you still have a long way to go. You still have to sit down and revisit yourself, because life is tough. Life is tough. And we have to fight, use any means that we can so that we can survive, so that we can change our life. I'm very proud because the period I have stayed with my friends, I have learned a lot. I have learned a lot. After learning a lot, I have realized that this life, you have to prepare yourself. And you have to learn from the mistake. Yeah. Thank you, my people. That's what I wanted to say. This is my channel. And you can go through all videos that you need. You will see the kind of video that I was uploading. And I appreciate a lot. Just like the video, turn on notification button or bell, so that when I upload any video, you will have to get the notification. Thank you very much. Thank you very much. And may God bless you all. I love you.